Welcome to everyone my educative tip channel. I hope you are all fit and fine, and I am also fine like you. Dear learners, today I am going to take another important class for you. Today's in my lesson I will teach you the basic difference between the present continuous tense and present perfect continuous tense. Right? Dear learners, you should know that tense is the most important part of the grammatical point, right? Because tense is called the father of grammar, and we can't move to any grammatical point without tense. So, if you want to solve any grammatical point, and then you must have the good knowledge on tense. And this is why I will take an important class of one tense today for you, and I will teach you the basic difference between present continuous tense and present perfect continuous tense, right? Dear learners, I have already taken a lot of classes for you on tense, and if you are new in my channel, please do subscribe my educative tip channel soon. And if you like my today's videos on tense, please don't forget to share my videos with others. Dear learners, I will discuss with you the difference between the present continuous tense and present perfect continuous tense in details, right? So you have to watch my video from first to last and don't skip any point. If you skip any point, you can't learn about the difference between present continuous tense and present perfect continuous tense only, right? So watch my video with patience. And dear learners, let's start our important class one tense. Dear learners, we know what is present continuous tense and present perfect continuous tense, right? Despite that, I will tell you what is present continuous tense and what is present perfect continuous tense, right? We know that present continuous tense is when any verb of the sentence is being continued in the present time, right? And when the verb of the sentence is being continued for short time, that is called the present continuous tense, right? But in the present perfect continuous tense, when the verb of sentence has been continuing for a long time, that means it will be started from before and it will be continued for a long time, right? Now come to the point, the identification of both tense, right? I will tell you every brief details of both tense. So please watch my full video from first to last so that you can get the real theme of this both tense, right? Dear learners, we know that the identification of present continuous tense and the present perfect continuous tense is the same, right? There is no difference between the identification of both tense, right? And in those tense, both the verbs of those tense is being continued. But in present continuous tense, the verb is being continued for the short time or for present time, right? But in the present perfect continuous tense, the verb of the sentence is being continued for a long time. That means relentlessly, right? And it will be mentioned time in the present perfect continuous tense, right? Okay. Dear learners, today I will also tell you the both important brief structures of present continuous tense and present perfect continuous tense. So don't skip any point because this is the most important thing you have to learn very well. because without learning the structure of tense, you can't learn the tense very well, and you can't move to any grammatical point, because with the structure of each tense you have to solve any grammatical point, right? So the structure of each tense is most important for you. So I will teach you the brief structure of both tense, right? The structure of present continuous tense is subject plus am, is, are plus verb plus ing, or in any other way we can say verb 4 plus object plus extensions. I also repeat, subject plus am, is, are plus verb plus ing, or in any other way we can say verb 4 plus object plus extension. This is the brief structure of present continuous tense, right? And by following this structure, you can change the sentence into present continuous tense, right? I will also show you more example of present continuous tense later on, and words for that point, dear learners. Now I am going to tell you the important brief structure of present perfect continuous tense, right? Subject plus have been oblique has been plus verb plus ing. In another way, verb 4 plus object plus extension, right? I also repeat, subject plus have been oblique has been plus verb plus ing plus object plus extension. Okay, this is the structure of present continuous tense, and you can also make any sentence by following this important structure, right? Now I will tell you some important examples of present continuous tense and present perfect continuous tense, right? So dear learners, keep watching my video from first to last so that you can be benefited, right? The important examples of present continuous tense, she is reading, right? They are going home, right? We are going to school, right? You are gossiping with them, right? He is riding a horse, right? They are catching fish, right? These are the word examples of present continuous tense, and in this tense the verb is being continued for the presently or present time, right? The verb is continuing for the short time. That is called the present continuous tense, right? So I have told you those examples, and in these examples, subject plus am oblique is oblique are, it will be used according to the number and person, right? Plus verb plus ing plus object plus extension, right? And in those sentences, the verb is continuing for the short time or for present time. So this is why we can say that these are the examples of present continuous tense, right? But in the present perfect continuous tense, I will also tell you more important example of present perfect continuous tense, right? He has been reading a book for 2 hours, right? They have been gossiping for 3 hours with their friends, right? We have been doing our homework for 3 days, right? Shima has been suffering from fever since Monday, right? These are all the example of present perfect continuous tense, and I can also tell you more examples of present perfect continuous tense, right? So in those examples, in accordance with the structure of present perfect continuous tense, these examples have been formed, right? Subject plus have been oblique has been according to the number and person plus verb plus ing plus object plus extension. But point to be noted, dear learners, in the present perfect continuous tense, time is notified, right, or time is mentioned in the present perfect continuous tense if the verb has been continuing for a long time. So you have to use preposition form because uh, it it is meant, but it is mentioned a long time, right? But uh, if it is mentioned point of time, right? So you have to use since in the you have to use since in the present perfect continuous tense, right? I hope you have got my point, dear learners. So this is the most important rules of present perfect continuous tense, because in the present perfect continuous tense there will be mentioned time, okay? But point of time you have to use since, but for a long time you have to use preposition form, right? I hope you have got my point, dear learners. So these are the most important examples of present perfect continuous tense, right? And dear learners, that's all today from me. If you do not understand any other point, please let me know in the comment box, and I will help you to understand all the things. And if you are new in my channel, please do subscribe my channel so